Everyone, how you doing? My name is Kaseem. Welcome to this week's portfolio update. In this week, uh, not much really happened this week. The portfolio has done pretty well. I want to go over some few things that I want to share with you guys. First of all, let's take a look at the income. Right, this is the week's income here. If you look at one day, this was last Friday. The portfolio generated $2.20. If you look at 1 week, the portfolio generated $5. So in the past 7 days, from November 2nd to November 7th, the portfolio generated $5. And for the past month, October 7th to November 7th here, we generated $33 in income. That is the thing that I'm trying to do with this portfolio. My main goal with this portfolio is to grow the amount of money that this portfolio generates every single month over the next 10, 15, 20 years. Just keep on growing the amount of money that I make in dividend, and at the same time keep an eye on new companies, new style of doing things. That's like, for example, my investment in Tesla, my investment in Ark Invest, my investments in Peloton. A lot of this new ways of approaching things is also very important. I don't believe that you should only focus on just dividend investing. Now, this portfolio is basically like 80% geared towards income. You see this right here? This money came in literally overnight. I didn't have to do much to get this money. It literally just came in my portfolio overnight. Let me actually pop right in here really quickly, and we take a look at activity feed here. If you look at the dividend, you see right here, that is how they've just been coming in. Let me just filter this by dividend so it's easier for you to see. If we look at the week, this month, if you look at from the second, actually that was the first. From the second, which was right here, Verizon paid me $2. Lowe's, this is how I get paid with the portfolio, and my goal over time is to grow the amount of money that I get paid, using all these different instruments, like bonds, ETF, stocks, dividend paying stocks. This is how I get paid. That's my primary goal with this portfolio. 80% of the portfolio, like I said, is geared towards strictly income. 80% of it is geared towards income, and the portfolio has been doing quite amazing. Has been doing the exact thing that I needed to do so far this year. From May, when this portfolio started, May 2020. Well, that's not when the portfolio started, but that's when the data reset. May 2020 to November 7th. So far this year, I've earned $217 with the portfolio. The portfolio has grown by $3,000, even though we've seen ups and downs in the market. We've seen great ups and downs in the stock market. If we just look at 1 year, even the S&P, I think the S&P is just barely up. It's up like 1%. So the portfolio here is doing quite well, and I believe the strategy that I'm using here is working. I'm going to keep on using this. If there's any change, I'm going to bring it to you guys, because that is exactly what I'm committed to doing on this YouTube channel. Now, if you guys don't know, I do have a playlist of my dividend investing. I started this portfolio with $100, and I just constantly put in money over time, and I go and document my journey and sharing it with you guys. I've been sharing this since I started investing about $100. the playlist will be in the cards above if you want to go check out some of the videos and check out my journey so far in my journey with dividend investing. So that is that. The other thing I also wanted to tell you guys is, if you guys are interested in starting your own portfolio, you can start investing and you will get $10 once you invest $100 into your portfolio. 2 people started investing themselves, so that's good. Congrats to those 2 people. And the link that you need will be in the description. It will say join M1. It's under the dividend investing section. It will be right there for you to check out. Joining M1, you click the link below. Dividend investing. This is the link that you're gonna need to join if you want to join and start your own investment journey. If you want to view my portfolio, look at my current portfolio, the holdings that I have, the complete breakdown, you can click on this link for you to check that out. If you also want to check out my IRA holdings, you can click on this link to check that out. Getting into the meat and potatoes of what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about Ark Invest. As you guys know, 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, I bought into the Ark Invest portfolio, and I've just been dollar cost averaging into the stock. And so far it's been working out. It's been working out great for me. It's up 5% so far, $8, and we have $250 in there. We still have $5,000 to go, so $5,000 of investment is still going to go into this part of the portfolio. As I put money into the portfolio, $5,000 is still waiting to go in. Now, Ark Invest it's mainly a growth story, right? It's mainly a growth story. For me, some of the companies that Ark has, like I am invested in as well. But one of my primary reason why I decided to invest in this ETF is because I don't want to do the amount of work that they do in order for them to get to the conclusion to buy the stock that they buy. I like what they do. I believe in the innovation aspect of things. I don't have the time to do the research, to the type of research that they do. That's why I just buy the ETF and go from there. Now, the expense ratio is pretty high because, like I said the last time, this right here, Ark Invest, is basically a actively managed funds, and actively managed funds are expensive to manage. So for me, I'd rather be a part of the fund and enjoy the growth over time and dollar cost average. Like, the key for me to getting into any stock is dollar cost averaging into the stock. I really do believe in dollar cost averaging, because when you dollar cost average into a stock, it limits your risk because you're buying stocks at different prices. And I do have a video that I've done on dollar cost averaging. I'll leave it in the cards for you. It will probably pop up right to the top of your screen right now. I'll leave it in the cards for you. But dollar cost averaging is the name of the game for me, right? Because that is exactly what I've done with this portfolio in general. In general, I've dollar cost averaged right into the portfolio. As you guys can see, my Tesla investment here, that's exactly what I did with my Tesla investment. I've been dollar cost averaging into Tesla for the past, God knows how long, maybe like year or so, and it's worked out for me. The portfolio, the investment is up over 100%. This is why I like to dollar cost average. That is why I like to dollar cost average, because you're buying stocks at different prices at different times, and over time that average out. The other one that I also wanted to highlight is NEO here. NEO, I've been dollar cost averaging into it as well. Let me pop into the activity feed and let's search NEO here. NEO. Let's search NEO. and we look at the activities, as you guys see here, $5, $20, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 2, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. That's what I do. I like to dollar cost average. If I look at Tesla as well, if I look at Tesla, let's take NEO out. We just take a look at Tesla. I've just been dollar cost averaging into Tesla as well. I buy at different prices, buy consistently every single day, and I buy over time. This right here is one of the best way to get into a stock without getting burnt, right? Because some other stocks, let's take a look at NEO right now. Some of the stocks that you're looking at right here, if you look at NEO, for example, the past month it's gone straight up. It has gone up by 100%. The past 3 months it's gone up by 200%. Can you imagine a stock that is going up 100% every month? That is not sustainable. Eventually it's probably going to come down quite hard. Look at this one, 1,000%. It's gone up 1,000%. If we look at 1 year, 2,000%. Like, it's literally doubling. This is in April 2nd, 2020. This thing was trading for $2. Okay. The one thing I want to tell you guys is nobody knows when the right time to buy a stock is. You never know when the right time to buy a stock. You never know, oh, this is the perfect time for me to buy. This is the perfect time for me to buy. Or this $40 is the perfect time to buy a stock. You never know. In another 2 years it can be $200. In another 2 years it can come right back down to $1 right here. But the thing is, if you keep buying stock consistently on a regular basis, you dollar cost average into a stock, it saves you from losing a ton of money or gain, or you give up a little bit of gains for the security of not being burnt if the stock just tumbles down, you know. So I wanted to point out the fact that dollar cost averaging is very, very important when you're investing into a stock. Dollar cost averaging is probably the way to go when you're investing in a stock in general, just period. By little by little over time, and you get to accumulate a decent amount of money. That is also very important when you're investing is diversification. It's very important that you diversify your money into different assets that are uncorrelated. If you don't want to worry about the stock market, you don't want to worry about a stock going up like crazy or coming down like crazy, or you losing crazy money, the best thing to do is to diversify into different assets that are uncorrelated. And the way that I do it is I buy companies and ETFs that pay dividend. If I don't buy companies or ETF that pay dividend, like Tesla here, Tesla don't pay any dividend. But I believe in their mission. I believe in their business. I know their business. I keep up with the company basically on a daily basis. So my conviction level on Tesla is actually like really, really high, and what I do here is just dollar cost average right into the portfolio. Dollar cost average I use ETF, individual stocks, dividend paying monthly stocks. That's what I do. I just spread my money across different fields, different industries, different part of the economy. I'm invested in e-commerce, properties, I just diversify my money across different things, ETFs, bonds. So just in case one side goes down, one side will go up. Just in case one goes up like crazy, the other one might go down like crazy. Over time, they all kind of balance each other out and just kind of cruise over time, right? So that's the most important thing, and that's why I stay focused on diversifying into different asset classes, into different non-correlated ETFs, like My portfolio is extremely diverse, and this is what saves me from not being not worrying about it, about the stock market. The only thing I worry about is how do I earn more money for me to be able to put it right into the portfolio. Yeah, so like the main thing that I worry about is earning enough money that I can put right back into like the M1 finance the M1 finance for long-term dividend long-term investors. It don't matter if you're a dividend investor or like you are a growth investor or whatnot. If you believe in investing for the long term, M1 Finance get the job done for you. Everything is completely automated. When I get paid dividend, it gets cash deposited in here. Once this gets to $25, the money gets reinvested back into the portfolio, back across the portfolio, and it gets invested based on the target allocations. So like for example here now, like this part of the portfolio, passive income part of the portfolio, I've allocated 30%, right? And it's overweighted by 7.2%. So any new money that's coming into the portfolio is not going to go in here. It's probably going to go into something like Ark Invest, because I allocated 20% here, and it's only about 2%. So you can keep an eye out on every single weekly update that most of the money will be going into Ark Invest until this gets to about $5,000, or it gets to the 20% allocation here. M1 Finance is a great app. I really do love this app for investing. It makes things easier for your everyday person that works at anywhere really. You just have to be committed to investing X amount of money consistently on a regular basis over time. So that's pretty much what I do. This money here, once on Monday, will be invested right back into the portfolio. Maybe I'm going to put it back into Tesla or NEO. Right here under energy, I might put it right back into energy and transportation here, and just keep on growing it from there. So the other thing I also wanted to point out is I'm considering selling out of bonds, completely selling out of bonds, and putting that money right into maybe a little bit of tech, or just spreading it like across the passive income portfolio here. I'm still debating which sector would be the best sector to put it in. So next week I'm going to do more research about bonds, because I'm going to do more research about it this weekend and update you guys next week, because bonds are really not paying much right now because of the low interest rate environment. The interest rate that bonds are paying are actually very low. It's below inflation. So I might be selling out of bonds and putting that money maybe into real estate, finance. Tech is a little bit high right now, but they do pay a very good dividend. So I'm still considering where I'm going to put that money in, because if I don't have any part of my portfolio that is convincing for me to put the money in, I'm probably not going to sell out of it. If I do have a place that is convincing for me to put it in, I'm probably going to sell. I'm probably gonna sell it. But I could take the money and put it into Ark Invest here, because it is underweighted 20%. Well, Ark Invest does not really pay that much in dividend. I just started this, so I don't expect to get paid anytime soon. But Ark Invest don't pay much in dividend. I might the other option that I'm considering doing is selling out of bonds and taking that money and putting it right into the monthly dividend income sector that I have here, spread into SPHD, SCHD, and this one DGRW. Just spread it across my dividend payout, so I can increase the amount of money that I'm collecting in dividend every single month. that might potentially be the best option. But I'm still doing my research because I want to try to get it, since I'm selling out of bonds and it's like $600. It's like almost $700 that I have in here. I have a 2% gain on that. It's probably my lowest, the lowest gains that I have here. But whatever I decide to do, I'll update you guys next week and we'll go from there. I don't want to make the video too long. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you for watching. Take a moment to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you are interested in investing and starting your own investment journey, please consider using the link. It supports the channel. If you deposit $100, you get $10 credited into your account once you deposit the $100, and you get a shout out like these two other people that have decided to invest in themselves as well. So thank you for watching. Appreciate you. Until next week, have a good one. Bye.